General Hospital spoilers. Sasha takes Daisy back at Robert's funeral. Michael shocked to learn the truth. The world of General Hospital never slows down, and the streets of Port Charles are once again set to be rocked with heartbreak, revelation, and jaw-dropping twists. The solemn air surrounding Robert Scorpio's funeral quickly shifts into a storm of secrets and shocking truths when Sasha Gilmore makes a move no one expected. Her choice to take Daisy Kwan back stuns mourners, but it's Michael Corinthos who faces the most life-altering revelation. The episode begins somberly, with the entire town gathering to bid farewell to the legendary Robert Scorpio. His funeral is one of the most emotional gatherings Port Charles has seen in years. Anna Devane stands at the front of the chapel, her voice trembling as she delivers a eulogy for her longtime friend and confidant. Mac, Felicia, Holly, and countless others from Robert's storied past join in, painting the room with a mosaic of memories. Laura Collins and Sonny Corinthos share a rare moment of vulnerability, acknowledging Robert's role in both justice and chaos. Even Victor Cassadine's ghost haunts the crowd, his sins still lingering in the minds of those who fought alongside Robert Q. But amidst the sorrow, sharp eyes notice someone standing quietly in the back.
Daisy Kwan.
Daisy's presence shocks many. The young woman, known for her cult-like ties to Shiloh and Dawn of Day, has long been a complicated figure. Years have passed since her manipulations left scars on Willow, Christina, and others who were ensnared in the DoD web. But now she's back, different. More grounded, quiet, and perhaps carrying a secret only Sasha understands. As the mourners file out, Sasha catches Daisy's gaze. The connection is immediate, electric, and undeniable. Viewers will recall that Daisy had once reached out to Sasha during her darkest struggles with addiction. At the time, Sasha rebuffed her, but it turns out Daisy never fully left her orbit. For Sasha, Robert's funeral is bittersweet. She admired Robert for his bravery and integrity, and his death brings her face to face with her own demons. Memories of losing Brando, of Liam's tragic death, of her countless breakdowns flood her mind. Michael stands beside her, offering support. Yet Sasha's heart is elsewhere. She can't ignore the pull toward Daisy, whose eyes seem to carry both comfort and danger. In the quiet after the service, Sasha finds Daisy outside in the courtyard. Daisy, I shouldn't have come, but I needed to see you. Sasha, hesitant. After all this time? Why now? Daisy, because Robert believed in redemption. Maybe it's time you believe in yours. It's here, under the shadow of Robert's loss, that Sasha makes a decision that shocks everyone. She takes Daisy back, not as a cult follower, not as a misguided young woman, but as someone who has walked the same road of loss, grief, and shattered identity. Sasha declares that she sees hope in Daisy, hope for herself as well. Maxie, Nina, and Willow are horrified. How can Sasha risk everything she has rebuilt to embrace someone who once helped manipulate and control the vulnerable? Even Sonny raises an eyebrow, knowing how dangerous someone like Daisy could be. But Sasha's conviction is clear. She insists Daisy is changed, and that she deserves a second chance. The true bombshell lands when Michael confronts Sasha about Daisy. He expects an explanation, but he gets far more than he bargained for. In a vulnerable confession, Daisy reveals a secret tied to Wiley, Michael's son. Years ago, when Shiloh was obsessed with gaining custody of Wiley, Daisy played a bigger role than anyone realized. She wasn't just a passive cult member. She actively helped hide evidence that could have freed Michael from months of fear and turmoil. And now, Daisy admits she has something even bigger. She knows who Wiley's real father is. Michael reels as Daisy drops the bomb. She claims that the baby swap, orchestrated by Nellie and Brad, wasn't as straightforward as everyone believed. Daisy insists she witnessed Nellie making a desperate call the night Wiley was born. According to Daisy, Nellie confessed that Michael was never the father. Instead, Daisy reveals that another man, someone deeply connected to Port Charles, was the child's true biological father. The name she whispers changes everything. Daisy, it wasn't you, Michael. Wiley was never yours. The father is... Name withheld for shock value. The fallout is instant. Michael's world collapses. His entire identity as Wiley's father, protector, and guide is ripped away. Sasha, torn between protecting Michael and standing by Daisy, becomes the lightning rod of fury. Willow accuses her of betrayal. Nina, already shaken by her own maternal missteps, lashes out that Sasha is destroying Michael's family. Carly warns Sasha that Sunny won't tolerate anyone who destabilizes Michael's world. But Sasha refuses to back down. She argues that the truth, however painful, must come out, and that Daisy deserves forgiveness. The ripple effect of Daisy's revelation spreads fast. Willow spirals, fearing she may lose Wiley forever. Nina sees her own mistakes reflected in Sasha's choices, pushing her to confront her past with Nellie. Sunny contemplates whether Daisy's return is part of a bigger scheme against his family. Anna questions whether Robert's death was truly natural, or if Daisy's reappearance signals something darker. Brooke, Lynn, and Chase worry about what this means for the Quartermaine family legacy. Michael, shattered, struggles with the possibility that his bond with Wiley has been built on a lie. In an emotional scene, he sits alone in the Quartermaine nursery, watching Wiley sleep, and whispers, "Michael, even if you're not mine by blood, you'll always be my son. No one can take that away." But deep down, he fears Daisy's revelation could change everything. The storyline sets up massive fallout. Custody battles reignite. If Michael isn't Wiley's father, who has the right to raise him? Family divisions. The Quartermaines and Corinthoses clash over the truth. Sasha's redemption or ruin. Is she saving Daisy, or destroying herself? Robert's legacy. His funeral becomes the backdrop for the unraveling of secrets that could tear Port Charles apart. And most importantly, is Daisy telling the truth, or is this just another manipulation? Robert Scorpio's funeral was meant to be a goodbye, but instead it became the spark for a new chapter of betrayal, forgiveness, and shocking revelations. Sasha's decision to take Daisy back, and Daisy's confession about Wiley's paternity, leaves Port Charles shaken to its core. For Michael, the truth could mean losing everything he has fought for. For Sasha, it could mean sacrificing her fragile stability for someone no one else trusts. And for Daisy, it's a chance at redemption, or the perfect setup for another dangerous game. The only certainty? Port Charles will never be the same.